So I'm going to talk to you about gift funds today. Gift funds are very popular use of ways of getting money for closings, and gift funds can be used for your down payment and closing cost, either combination you want. It could be for all of it. I want to warn you about gift funds on file. So I've been burned myself on this, not running someone through the automated system, and I put it as their own money, and I got an approved eligible. They went and bought a house, and then when I re-clicked it right and put them as gift funds in the file, they were not approved eligible. So gift funds are not considered your money. So the gift funds will change the underwriting approval. So you got to make sure that we check it as gift funds when we run you through before we send you on the street. Now, I've learned the lesson, so I'm not going to do that to anybody. That happened a long time ago. So gift funds are not as powerful as your own funds. So if you can save some of your own funds, it's great. Now, when it comes to reserves, if you're buying a multi-unit, and sometimes FHA will want one payment in reserves, it has to be your own money. I tell everybody when they're looking to buy a house, what should they be doing? Don't be opening credit cards. Don't be opening up new debt. Don't be doing anything that's going to hurt you, and save money. That's the key. Save money, because you never know when it's going to need 2, maybe 3 months of your own payments in the bank as a cushion. Now, you get the gift funds, pay for everything, and now you get 3 months of your own payments, mortgage payments in the bank. You might get approved eligible versus not having those funds. So gift funds don't always get you approval, but they certainly do help. So keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to the gift funds, I'm going to talk about the process so you understand it fully. For FHA, this is what you need for gift funds. You need 1 month bank statement from the donor, all pages. It's got to show that they have it. There can't be any deposits. Like if you had $3,000 cash and you put it in their bank and then they gifted it to you, that's illegal. So you can't do that. So they have to have the money in the bank and they have to be gifting it to you. It has to come out of that bank. So they're going to ask for a 1 month bank statement. Then they're going to ask for an activity statement showing that the check that they wrote you cleared and it came out of that bank account. We need a copy of the check. We need a copy of the deposit slip into your bank account. And then we need your 2 months bank statements normally, and then your activity statement after the last statement ending date showing the funds are cleared in your account also. Everything has to be clear. There's no pending transactions allowed. And we need a gift letter executed. Now, the gift letter is just signed by both parties. And sometimes you want to make it simpler, you can get rid of the gift check and the deposit slip. We do a wire transfer from one bank account to the other, and we get rid of the check and the deposit slip. So you'll see it leaving the account and going into the other account. And that's what you need for the gift process. And when I say activity statements, I'm going to describe this because I struggle with my clients. Activity statements are one of the hardest things for my clients to get, and I don't blame them because sometimes I can't even log on to my own bank account and get them. An activity statement it's not a bank statement. So let's say your bank statement ends May 31st and starts May 1st. And let's say June 8th, the gift money goes into your bank account. Well, there's no bank account statement yet, right? June 30th hasn't come. So you can get an in-between statement. And a lot of these bank accounts, why I don't know, don't have an automatic activity button for getting a mortgage button. So they have snapshots, they have summaries, they have transaction histories. None of those are good. They have to be activity statements. Activity statements will show your name, the last 4 of the account number at least. It'll show the debits, the credits, and the balance changing. All those other things will take a snapshot, maybe the balance changing, but it won't have the debits and credits. The underwriter needs to see everything that's changing every day. And they're going to ask you if there's any large deposit, what that is. So you can't get around that. Now, remember, it's got your name, last 4 of the account number, debits and credits, and the balance changing. And at the very bottom, if you get it from the internet, you need a URL address. A URL address is something that looks like HTTP // and the bank's name and a bunch of numbers and figures. That proves that it came from your bank account and it's not fraud. So they say you can make these things in your basement, and that's this bank stamp to prove that it's legitimate. Now, if you struggle with getting that activity statement, then you have to go to the bank and get that printout. Same printout, all those things on it, and there's no URL address when you go to the bank, but they have to stamp it. And that means that they have a stamp behind there, they just stamp it, and that says it's legitimate from the bank, they're certifying it. And that's the process of the gift, and that's probably one of the tedious things is the activity statement, updating that gift. So that's it for today. Call me if you have any questions about this at 630-915-7550, or go to gustanshow.com at GUSTANCHO.com. Thank you.